Samsung has made it official. Its 2022 lineup of TVs now offers a greater range than ever, whether that's Neo QLED 8K, OLED, lifestyle models, and yes, OLED. ZDNet got an exclusive hands-on experience with these TVs, and here's everything you need to know about them, how they look, and perhaps most importantly, how much they cost. Let's take a look. We'll start with the Neo QLED 8K. This is very much the flagship TV on Samsung's lineup this year. The bezels are razor thin, the TV measures at a depth of 16.7 millimeters, that's smaller than the width of a quarter, and Samsung's Infinity One design is greatly enhanced by how big this TV is. Like last year, the Neo QLED comes in 65, 75, and 85 inch sizes, so you'll have to make some room whether you're putting it on a stand or mounting it to a wall. What helps with this is the new One Connect box, which stores your cables and plugs, and it can actually be slotted into the TV stand, so it's even more hidden than last year. Now, besides making room to house the TV, you'll also be making room in your wallet because the new Neo QLED 8K TVs are still expensive. The QN900B and 800B start at $4,999, but the good thing about the price is that you're not just paying for the design of the TV, but also the AI smarts and display tech that's within. This year's Neo QLED features a new neural quantum processor that can upscale non-8K content like YouTube and Netflix videos so that they look as sharp and vivid as native 8K. I won't judge, but I'd assume you'd want to make the most out of your 8K TV, and Samsung is helping you on that end. The new processor also helps with what Samsung calls real depth enhancer. That's when the TV detects the subject of a scene and gives it an almost 3D-like effect. You really have to see it in person to grasp the realism here. Another upgrade to the Neo QLED is 14-bit processing, which makes brighter lit scenes more detailed and less like patches of blown out pixels. By keeping the mini LEDs of last year, the TV gives you more granular control over its brightness levels. Clearly, the TVs look great, but how do they sound? Well, they now have Dolby Atmos built right in, with the back speakers actually firing upwards. Samsung is also pushing for its Q Symphony technology, which harmonizes and marries the speakers of the TV with, you guessed it, a Samsung soundbar. We also got a look at the new OLED TV from Samsung, or should I say QD OLED TV. The S95B is finally in the US, and it's even thinner than the Neo QLEDs. My camera could barely focus on it from the side. But most importantly, it features the best of Samsung's quantum dot technology with OLED. That means pictures and videos are considerably brighter and full of contrast thanks to the QD, while retaining those inky blacks and pure RGB thanks to the OLED. The S95B also features the same neural quantum processor as the Neo QLED, helping to upscale non-4K content so that it looks as good as the actual thing. Colors are also lifted by the HDR10 Plus for punchier and a more dynamic picture quality, though some may argue that Dolby Vision, which the TV does not have, is the superior standard of HDR. So if you want the new S95B, how much does it cost? The 55-inch model will set you back $2,199, and the 65-inch model costs $2,999. I think the pricing is actually very competitive and is in line with what Sony and LG are offering with their OLED TVs in 2022. Finally, let's talk about these paintings. The frame TVs. This year, Samsung is giving its lifestyle TVs a textural makeover, switching from last year's glossy coating to a new anti-reflective matte coating. On paper, that seems incremental for a year-to-year update, but in reality, it's very significant and one that couldn't have come sooner. Here's an example of how the 2021 frame TV handles lights and reflections. And here's an example of the 2022 frame TV. The demo at the showroom was fairly well lit, but you can see how the matte textured finish does a much better job at diffusing the bright lights and showing a lesser glare than last year's glossy surface. It also looks more like a piece of artwork that can turn into a TV and not the other way around. The new frame TV starts at $999 and ranges from 43 to 75 inch sizes. If this update is enough to sway you from upgrading from last year's The Frame to this year's. Samsung did confirm to me that you can use the same detachable frames of last year's model with the 2022s. Now, if you're more of a serif or Cero type of person, those two will be getting the same matte coating treatment as the frame, as well as Samsung's new Eco Remote, which ditches AAA batteries in favor of solar and radio wave charging. And for the most 2022 thing ever, Samsung has partnered with Nifty Gateway to host the world's first smart TV NFT platform. In the updated art store, users can actually buy and download NFTs to display on their TVs. The coolest part, in my opinion, is that artists can actually sell their NFTs with preset color profiles, so that when you display them, you'll portray the digital asset exactly how the author intended it to be. So that's a wrap of the many TVs that we got to see from Samsung. I'm still waiting on that smaller micro LED TV, but hopefully we'll get to see that soon. If you're interested in any of the products mentioned, check out the description on where to find them, and you can get more details in our full coverage on ZDNet.